Hello, tree.
I'm just gonna rip Wolf's doors off right here, right now.
Break
3,
it.
2, 1, done.
Oh my god. I was expecting it, the Kodiak to roll faster than that. It definitely did not.
Slow rolling.
Yeah. Gotta figure out where my ceiling is here.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Let's see here. Light level change.
Okay. 8 is moving.
Yay!
That's me clapping. Sorry if it sounded gross.
I don't think anyone was thinking about that.
Now you are.
There you are.
Now everyone is. Thanks. Feel good.
Where would you be without me?
Stain.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
No, I would definitely not be sane.
You have to have sanity to lose it, so.
Oh, I had sanity at one point.
Then you enter into a customer service role, and for some reason everyone's sanity just disappears. It's like other people ruin everything.
Yep.
People are overrated.
People are the worst.
Yep. No, there is. Next to that priming handle, it's currently blocking the switch for it, so turn your priming handle. Yep. Press that. Bam.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Did you see that, like, brand new 737?
Yeah, someone at Boeing Assembly is gonna have their ass
Yeah.
thrown by the FAA. Well, Assembly and whoever the final inspector was. It didn't look like it didn't look like the mounts ripped out. It looks like it wasn't seated properly. So, but
You're talking about this Alaska Airways thing,
Yeah.
where they lost a door or whatever.
yeah, it's a plug. So if you're not going to use the door, you basically just put a plug in there with a window, so you can add an extra row of seats. The 900 ER for the NG models, it's the same thing. So it's not like this is like a new thing with the fucking Max. It's just somebody didn't put that door in correctly, probably, and that's what happened. But yeah, they're lucky it happened on climb out, not at fucking 30,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were only there for like 30 minutes. Yeah, it was. Sure, it was loud. Somebody in Portland's trying to fucking see what a 737 door plug is worth for scrap today.
Millions. Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, some crackhead's like, man, I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, it's worth hundreds of millions. When you get done with all the lawsuits and everything else, it's hundreds of millions.
That's why you always sit down with a seatbelt. Unless I need to take a piss, I never take my seatbelt off in a plane, hey.
It's like I love seeing those videos end up showing up when planes fly through like severe turbulence and shit, and somebody's in there with their cell phone and they hit a huge bump and people fly up out of their seats and hit the fucking ceiling. I'm like,
yeah, that's
why?
annoying.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you not wearing your goddamn seatbelts?
Yeah.
Jesus. Right. It's like, ooh. It's like, holy shit, people.
Yeah, it's not like you're being strapped into a NASCAR.
Right. So, yeah, we'll see where this all. I'm curious to see what the investigation finds. Like, if it was mount failures, I would expect there to be a lot more damage around the hole. But it looks like that door just went like just straight out. Like it didn't look like it looked like from what I could kind of see that the mounts were all still there, but because all it is like basically there's like some pads that door pushes up against, and there's like some bolts that go into slots, and then it's like torqued into place. So, whoa, we are getting into stall territory here. Here we go. And then Japan's just having a stellar 2024 so far.
Yeah, they're getting it out of the way early, eh?
Uh-huh.
What
You know.
happened? I don't know.
Well,
It's
they've
an
had
earthquake and
they
a
had
bad
that
plane crash.
yeah they had earthquake, plane crash, and there was like a huge fire in like one of like the old historical districts too, I guess.
Oh, they had a fire as well now? Oh,
Yeah, there
shit.
was a big fire somewhere.
How big a earthquake?
Oh, it was
7.4.
yeah, it was
Oh.
yeah, it was a pretty good size one. So
Did
that's
they
what
call
that.
it tsunami?
I don't think so.
They all got warnings for one,
What is
but I
going-
never saw any footage.
Mhm. What is going on here?
But obviously affects my job, so that's
Right. What in the hell are we doing here? Yeah, no, I don't. I know that they were. I mean, that was like that Dash 8. They were heading off to do relief for the earthquake, but
crashed.
well, that A3 that A350
Oh, that-
landed on top of them.
Yeah, that's I saw something about that. Okay, yeah. Was that Dash that was a military aircraft, wasn't it?
It was the Coast Guard. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 out of 6 got fucked up.
Yeah. From initial reports on that, the first thing I heard was that they might not have been absolutely sure
Well,
exactly the Coast Guard plane was doing out there to start with.
well, the transcripts the tower gave them, they said taxi up and hold short at this position,
Okay.
and they read back correctly, but they went ahead and taxied onto the runway.
They
They
pulled
went
out
to
there.
that position, but then they taxied out onto the runway without getting permission.
Gotcha.
And that A350 didn't see him until the last second and just came down right on. Literally, they were like right on the touchdown zone, and the A350 just came down right on top of them. Like you can see on like the pictures on the A350, you can see the wing impacts from the Dash 8 on the engine nacelles. Like there's like huge gashes on both engine nacelles where the wings from the A350 hit. So they were literally like in the middle of the runway when it came in.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like no hope.
Yeah, I can't believe the captain of the Dash 8 lived. That's crazy.
Yeah, but
You might
somebody was
lose
pretty
wouldn't-
fucked up beside him, surely.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm sure he was just basically the landing gear for the 350 came through and just destroyed that entire aircraft, and he just got tossed off somewhere. You know?
It was so fast they didn't even know what was going on. Smack was done.
Yeah, no, it happened really quick.
Oh, it could have
That's-
been so
that's a
nasty.
small
like the
mercy.
fact that everyone survived on the passenger plane.
Yeah. That's
after
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been
Especially-
and it burnt to a crisp. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much composite and everything in those newer planes. You know, it's not surprising. It basically was nothing left except the wings.
But they also lost a few of their evacuation routes were blocked. So, but they still got everybody out. So that's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah,
it's a
3.
testament to the aircraft and a testament to the crew.
Yeah, there was
Yes,
only
yes, sir.
3 of 8 slides that were working, or that they could actually use. I mean, because
Yeah.
there's 2 in front of the engines, and obviously they couldn't use either of the engines because they were basically both still running, or at least one of them still was. The one of the ones in the far back on the right side, I don't think was working. I guess some
Yeah.
engines got hurt on that back left slide because the tail was standing up so high. Like, it was basically almost like a vertical drop. So they were like coming down the slide and basically face planting.
I heard somebody say that if it had been an American plane or a plane with American passengers or European passengers, they would have lost people because Japanese are just used to doing what they're told, while Americans or Europeans would have started to panic or something.
Like, everyone for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Would not surprise me.
You guys missed this, but I'm landing at Naked Lady Rancher.
Of course, there's a.
Damn it!
I have to check it out.
I was disappointed. False advertisement.
I'm pretty certain there are not too big of mountains around there.
Like boobies, I get it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Uh-huh.
So we're picking up where we ended last year.
Yep. I mean, why,
Yeah, that's right.
why change now?
Change paves the way for disappointment, so why
Mm-hmm.
bother?
I don't know why I was stalling out. That was weird.
So my first ever BB gun arrived in the mail yesterday, and
Saw
because
that.
I'm now a North American, it doesn't need a license or anything, which is just wild.
What are you gonna shoot first?
Oh,
Yeah, your eye out.
Keep your eye out.
it's so rad. Holy shit, that's so cool. The you even need licenses for like paintball guns in Australia. It's pretty nuts. But it's a working system. But I like shooting things. Not living things. That's mean.
Depends.
Depends on
No,
the
it's
circumstance.
fucking psychos. Oh yeah, of course.
Just remember,
Don't get
you
too
gotta,
angry.
Full of
Yeah.
you gotta say they're coming right for us first.
Yeah. I'll unload the full clip of 650 BBs into them.
Or if it's for actual food purposes, like I'm not much on sport hunting, but you know, if you're gonna go out there and cap a deer so you can have a couple of hindquarters and some tenderloin, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, not really problem with that.
Cook what you kill.
I like target shooting.
So do
Yeah,
I. I love
same.
Yep.
it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
They did a
Like
bunch of,
pigeon shooting is
yeah, it's a
so
lot of
much
fun.
watching something explode when you shoot it. It's cool. I can dig it.
Yep.
Trap shooting.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, trap shooting. Right. Is
Yeah.
that what you guys call it over here?
It, either or. Either or.
Yes, yeah, that's good stuff. With the over and under. Actually, I did it with a side by side, a USSR side by side, and that was a lot of fun.
I am a distance shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love shooting long distance.
Rick is finding a decent place to do it.
Yeah.
Unless you got,
someone
like-
that'll run that far.
Well, it's either that or you just it's either that or you drop, like, instead of shooting like a 308 over a mile, you go down to like a 22 and you try for 250 yards or 200
Yeah.
yards. The 22, 200 yards is incredibly hard.
22s are a lot of fun too.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a 22 bolt action. It's I mean, I've rigged it and I've probably got nearly $1,000 in it, but yeah, it's a 200 yard 22 rifle.
Yeah, I've got an
Would
old.
be a very, very harsh mosquito bite.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got my dad bought it for me when I was born. It hasn't been shot yet. It's a Brazilian Rossi 22 pump action. Very cool.
I've been out to the been on to the range before, and what I use, they got these little things that are 1-inch circles, and it's
Mhm.
like a little stand, and the 1-inch circle is it's all metal, but it
Yep.
swings, and when
Yep.
you shoot it, if you hit it hard enough, it'll swing up and stay up, and then once you shoot the whole bottom row of 3, then you shoot the one on the top, and it flips them back down again.
Right.
That's cool.
So you don't have to go down there and do anything. So
We
that's what
always
I'm-
made the mistake of go buying those cheap swing targets
yeah.
at like Farm and Fleet or like Walmart or something when we were
Yeah.
younger. Then we'd go out there with high powered rifles and just destroy you.
Destroy them, annihilate them. I can remember being at the range, and I'm sitting there with my 22, and I'm popping this thing, and you can hear the bullets hitting, ding, ding, ding.
Mhm.
You know, I'm looking down the scope, and the person beside me is like, I can hear you hitting it, but I can't see it.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, run your ass out there.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, they
And,
just
shot.
It's okay, Silky, you're American, you're allowed to joke about shooting people.
right. What was that, Waylon?
I said I only shot once or twice while I was in the army.
Yeah.
That was with a G3.
Right.
I think I was more of a risk to myself than to anybody else. So, but that gun was older than me, so I think that was kind of par for the course.
Yeah. The Illinois gun law is going into effect on January 1st. My buddy transferred a few of his ARs to me. He's like, I can't have them anymore, so here you go. I was like,
Oh, what are they doing?
hmm? Oh, they banned ARs in Illinois, and then any high capacity, like pistol mags, things like that. Anything over 15 rounds, I think, is illegal for pistols and things like that. So,
Yeah, but there should be a grandfather, which basically this almost any gun law. Unless
yeah,
Illinois
he just
is-
like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah, I got
so he's
Yeah.
like, I don't need to like, he's like, I don't feel like I can go to a range and stuff anymore, and,
yeah.
you know, with them. So he's like, he just broke them down because he built them and he just broke them down. So I've got them sitting in a tub.
Oh, could we go to Battlefield Vegas if we go to Vegas? I'd be down to blow some big ass holes in things. Apparently there's a package where they pick you up in a H1 Hummer on the morning blasting Credence, and that That's pretty cool.
Jesus Christ.
That'd have to be awesome.
Yeah, that would have to be the option you pick, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this weather's absolute shit.
Yeah, I switched to high cover clouds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Because at some point I want to see a thing.
You know, I try. I'm just like, you know.
I've done my share of blind landing today, so
It's like
So,
the tortoise and the tortoise in the race.
Alright.
I have a question, and I don't know if anyone here can answer it. On the 750 on the next rad,
Yeah.
I've seen green, yellow, and red for precipitation. For the first time ever, I'm seeing purple.
I think purple
texture.
is real bad. I think purple is.
basically says you don't go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're flying into some. In a while, we'll be into some purple stuff.
Yeah. No, I think purple is technically the worst.
Not anymore. Not on high cover cloud.
Actually, no, I think it goes purple and then like
Black, I think it's the
black.
worst.
Yeah, black.
Yeah. I've
What's in
never
that
flown
place?
in this-
We don't go in that place.
I've never
Would it be
flown in
dra-
with purple weather.
Here there be dragon.
Yeah, here there be dragons, exactly. There be dragons here.
Flying this thing with autopilot is the way to go. Oh yeah, you haven't enabled it? Did you load the flight plan into the sim? Yeah, so if you just make sure it's on GPS, like you can see the magenta line on there, right? Yeah, so across in the little like old school radio thing to the right, just press, turn on autopilot, press nav, select your altitude and using the knobs on the right, and press arm. That should be all you need to do.
It just has to have the click the CDI so on the 530 so it says GPS.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do.
That work. Yeah, you can set it to whatever. I'm just at 1,500 feet, and it's perfect. All good? All in.
Yep.
Where are you? Oh, there. I'm like looking around. You're above me. Have you got a firewall, have you? Alright. I was just cruising at about 1800 RPM. I think 17's cruising. But then I just looked up and realised that you're all the way ahead of me. Yeah, no, we probably should catch up. Everyone just disappeared for me. Like,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, it cycled in and out.
I still
It'll
got
come back.
I still got Dark and Wolf in front of me. And I see 8 back there.
I still don't see Salty.
Yeah, I haven't
Me
seen
neither.
Tokyo.
I'm cruising. I'm cruising. I am behind you guys. I'm behind Dark and Wolf.
Yeah, then you should be ahead of me, but I don't see you either.
Could I get an invite to someone's group that's running High Clouds? Hey, please. A shitload of baseball fields near this airport. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy.
And I run in someone's group that's running High Clouds Boys.
Oh, whatever. I'd just like to see where I'm being, like, flown to. Yep, that'll do.
That'll do.
Just want to look out the window and see happy weather. Happy Florida weather. Not depressing Florida weather.
It's winter in Florida. This is happy winter Florida weather.
See a bunch of blue hairs and DeSantis signs. I'm going back to rain. Doing the rounds. Message me. Jesus Christ.
Feel good if they my house catches on fire. The fire department's gonna evacuate like 2 blocks around my house. Like, don't even get close to it.
And that's just for the copious amounts of tannerite, right?
yeah, right.
Jesus. Right?
Oh. Oh, Silky, you're so American.
Yes, I am. So American and so prior military. Yep.
No, not at all.
It's a fun cruiser.
I got
Oh
a
yeah,
few
that
more.
too.
A few more people came in back there for me. I've been flying this whole time with my freaking flaps down. On purpose.
Yeah. You know they store the luggage in the wings in the tri-motor.
Yeah, and there's a switch to show that as well. The luggage compartment's in a little old Ford truck with luggage on it.
Yeah.
It's you see where your throttles are. The throttle console down the very bottom on the side. There's a luggage door switch and a passenger door switch.
Clicks them and it's like, you have crashed.
Luggage just like drops like bombs out from the wings.
Right.
So what's our halfway point? Is it Valkyria or Patrick?
Oh, that would be cool.
Does it have enough? Is it long enough for us?
Just barely.
Just have to be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that one then. That sounds cool. That's a cool halfway point.
Flying
It
from
deserves
one
our
end.
attention.
Yeah. Flying from one end of that runway to the other is a whole trip in itself. Mm-hmm.
Or half my pool. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Space Cowboys? That's
Yeah.
a great movie. That's a good one.
We got pattern flying on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No. Mm-mm. No, it's been fine. I had some issues with the live weather earlier. It was kind of doing. It was like trying to do some weird climb, but aside from that, it hasn't just like decided to like I'm gonna go in circles and go into the ground or anything like that. I would try and download the newest version and delete anything that you've. Did you delete the previous? Yeah. I wonder if there's a weird conflict somewhere that's causing issues. Yeah,
I think it's free, isn't it?
it's free. Yeah. All that thing did was tell me like, hey, look at all these Asobo ones that are that are causing conflicts.
Dodgy.
I'm like, cool, okay. I'm like, that doesn't help me. I mean, I could see it for somebody that is just installing stuff into a single location, but like I was like, okay, well, I'll check it out. And I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm not going to use this for installing anything. I was like, let's see what conflicts it's finding. And most of them were, like I said, most of them were Asobo conflicts, like with marketplace aircraft that, for like local legends and shit. I was like, okay. So, I don't know. I haven't downloaded the update though. I don't know what they I know they pushed out an update that may have made some adjustments to certain things. So, but Say solar farm sounds awfully progressive for Florida.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I would say it's a solar farm because of how it's angled. That can't be right. What?
It's a solar farm. It must be near Disney. That's all I know.
That's true. That's true.
It's the angles is what's telling me it's solar power. Because like they're built on rectangular lots, but even then they're angled. I'll Google it. Oh fuck! I love being right. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, looks like United is grounding all their Max 9s as well.
Because of the
Yeah,
thing.
'cause- yeah.
Hundreds of millions of dollars for that one little piece.
Yeah.
It's fun working for Boeing right now.
It's been fun working for Boeing since the McDonald's
last-
takeover.
Love how Airbus just needs to do nothing, and their stock goes up.
That's what happens when you replace all the engineers with fucking guys that
Salespeople.
don't give a shit that there's bean counters.
Is everything ruined by greed? No, let's not go. Let's not get depressed. It's all good.
Everything's good. Everything's good. I will just escape into my virtual world and ignore the outside.
Like I said, 1,000 hours.
Oh, I know, dude. I know.
In Germany, there's a saying: companies are founded by engineers, maintained by lawyers, and run into the ground by finance people.
Yep. That's exactly right. Yep, that's exactly right. That's good. Oh, it does. Look at that. Very nice.
Ah, Suki, I finally see you.
Yep, me too. What'd you do?
Going vertical, it seems.
Back.
What's that?
Switched servers and came back.
Huh? You've boiled your West Virginia service provider for a few minutes. They will quickly catch on and throttle your internet again.
Yes, I'm certain they will.
This is Patrick.
Crap, she's all in my butt.
Yep. Slipstream, mate.
Yeah. You got slightly better winds at 200 feet above.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all the fatties out the back of my aircraft as well. 300 pounds. Jesus.
Welcome to my world.
Get out of here.
No parachute for you.
Bombs away.
Reminds me of the Indiana Jones where he tosses the guy with the blimp and everybody's looking at me and goes, "No ticket."
Oh my gosh. That's freaking intense.
You flying in VR over there?
No, no, no,
No.
no. Oh my god. That'd be sick. Wow. That was like 4,000 feet of the runway upside down.
Jesus.
About 20 feet off. 20 feet off the deck. Yeah, buddy. 635. It's like VLM, but much more, maybe a bit more agile and made by Blackwing. Yeah, it's a cool little LSA. A lot of horsepower. Release a lot of horsepower for the size of plane it is.
Okay. You know, I saw a thing on the marketplace that says it's a something autogen thing where it says they go around and fix all these sunken bridges and roadways and things like that, and like all the docks and things like that are fixed. And but I'm like, I don't know. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of hesitant to buy anything anymore until the new
24.
until the new
Yeah.
sim comes out. You know,
Yeah.
like I've dealt with it this long. Although I did get a add-on a week or two back that improves like all the runway and taxiway lights, so they're not just little like balls of light. There's actually like they improve like the way they look and everything. They actually
Yeah.
cast light now instead of just looking like just a little ball of color, which is nice. But aside from that, yeah, I'm kind of like, It's like, hopefully we'll have the new sim. Well, I would have to imagine it would come out this year.
What sort of screenshot is that?
We having fun, buddy. Who was that? That was Polly Shore, wasn't it?
It's the Wiz. Oh. Buddy.
How did his career not take off?
Right.
Buddy.
Buddy. Different time, man.
Yeah.
I love listening to the voice clips of that shitty Pinocchio movie he recently did. Oh my god. Oh, let me find it. Let me find it. It's bad. It's bad.
Is by
I think 8's above me because I just got shadowed pretty hard.
like what? Did it just get really cloudy all of a sudden? It's funny. Oh, you do. It's got a little bit better wind up there. Here, there, you have a lot less fuel than he does. But did you add fuel?
I've emptied my center tank and I'm at 54 gallons. Because when I emptied all the people out the back, which is not fucking saving, by the way. It's
What is that?
it reset my fuel.
Whoa.
So you're heavier and going faster. Oh my god, what the hell? Weird.
Oh, I hit hard.
Smack the ground.
Yeah, I was reaching up to hit the print screen.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you guys almost at the? NASA.
Yeah, I can see the lights, the runway lights from where we're at. I was out here at the Cape. Boy, would have been, I was probably like 8 or 9 maybe. Never went back since.
So KTTS is where we are gonna do our stop.
Copy that.
Correcto mundo.
Wunderbar.
Pretty keen for the new flight sim this year. Make use of my Threadripper. And have
Yeah.
no bugs at all whatsoever because we've beta tested it for 4 years.
Right, yeah.
Good luck with that.
Get ready for
Have a
the
good
rain. It'll be the second half of the year, and most of the next year it'll be like, why? They're like, they already fixed this in the last sim. Why is it broken again?
There is a bridge in Brooklyn that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
I did, but I ended up scrapping it
Oh,
because
that's a
I've
mistake.
been having computer problems. I haven't turned it back on. I
Seems-
did get noticeable frame jumps. It was quite good. The main artifacts was the shadows of your plane on the ground were quite shit.
Yeah.
But everything else was pretty spot on for me. Yeah, same. I'm getting that frame rate now. Yeah, 25 FPS I'm getting.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get update my graphics card when the new sim comes out, probably.
Yeah, I want a 50 series.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm kind of waiting on. But of course now they're like, oh yeah, so now we've got like the 4080 Ultra Super Edition coming out. Like, really? What the fuck? It's funny though, my 38, like this is the only this is the only thing I play on my PC that it struggles with. I mean, struggles, I use that word lightly. I have a little bit of stutter here and there, but not, I mean, it's fairly smooth for the most part, but everything else it plays like a goddamn supercomputer.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my PC rips up pretty much everything. I usually don't bother with RTX stuff, so I prefer like the extra 20-30 frames.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, recently played through. Oh, actually, that frame generation thing worked an absolute treat in Cyberpunk. Like perfectly.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly, but I think Starfield's problem is the actual game.
True.
It's not a pretty looking game for how shit it runs. I swear Bethesda games just age the absolute worst in terms of graphics.
I don't know. Think about Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim has aged well, I think. Especially with all the mods that came out.
Yeah, it's basically the
yeah.
community mod.
Well, it's 10 years old. I mean, seriously, what do we expect? That's an unfair comparison, I believe.
Yeah, but there are games that... Yeah. There are games that are 10 years old that look incredible still.
Is this a? There's a. Is this a full shuttle sitting here, or is this just the launch vehicle itself?
I think it's only the booster. The
It's
booster in the tank.
Booster in the tank.
Oh, this is.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the. This is like the space center where everything's on display, isn't it? There's a bunch of the rockets lined up there, and then there's the shuttle over here. Yeah, this is Kennedy Space Center, I think.
Uh-oh.
I've been there.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't see the one. Oh no, there it is. There's the Saturn V.
Yeah, yeah, and like push the wheels down onto the ground when you're ready.
Cool.
It slows down very, very easily. No, push your main wheels down when you get close to the runway. Want them to touch it first, and the tail stays up almost until you're at a stop. It's very easy to land this thing.
Just an airfoil with wheels is all it is.
Yeah.
It's not any more complex than that.
Run, please. Please.
I didn't realize that Kennedy Space Center was so far away from the launch pads. Wow.
Run on every damn thing.
I'm bearing right a bit, to line up with the runway better.
Oh no. I don't think I'll have enough runway. No,
There
you
was a
don't
guy
have-
ahead of us who was landing the Dark Star. I think he had that concern.
Yeah, I could see that. I did a legitimate one flight with it, and that was from France, where the Asobo offices are, to Seattle, and then that was the only time I ever flew it.
Oh, yeah, just to get that achievement.
Yeah,
Yep, same.
'cause I was able to do it in
Same
like
thing.
3 hours or something like that.
It is very cool though, especially when you make the scramjet switch, and how you actually have to get to switch to scrams is pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't need to do the whole like roll over on your back and then
But
flip
it's
back.
cool to do that.
You can, but you don't have to. You can do it without doing all that stuff.
Yeah,
But-
you just need to get to a high enough altitude and aim it under the horizon.
Yeah.
And like, it looks so cool. Like, it is a nice looking plane.
Yeah, It was pretty fun. Kind of chasing the sun, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to eat some trees here.
You're like, oh, the sun is coming up the wrong way. This is cool. Like flying on the edge of the atmosphere is actually pretty dope. I will say that, but
Oh, I just did the most perfect turn into the runway using the autopilot and just heading.
Yep, infiltrate. Let's go.
white tractor. Those should not be on the
What
line.
happened? Yeah.
I beat you in for this, eh? Where are you? Yeah. Oh, I'm switching to manual.
My plane died.
Rip.
Like, engine off. Oh, down here and start it back up.
What was that? Oh, just people walking their dogs. Neighbors are probably pissed because my sidewalk is not shoveled.
Over there, did it?
Only like a few inches at most. Oh, did I just spot the neighbor actually doing shit? We have this neighbor that just recently moved in, and we have not seen her, and it's been weeks. But we also have some neighbors that across the street that moved in kind of like late summer, and we've only ever seen them once. But I guess everybody's kind of work from home.
Yeah, man. I
So,
can go
like-
days without going
so,
outside.
like, my wife's like, "What the fuck? Like, we never see." I'm like, "It's like we don't ever go outside and interact with the neighbors either." So you're just like, I don't know what you're complaining about. It's like none of us socialize. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it must be an Aussie thing, but I've always tried to know my neighbours, at least surface level names and shit like that, just so if anything goes wrong or whatever, you can call them. I went and introduced myself to the neighbours here when we moved in, and they're friendly as hell.
Nice.
They hit us up to see if we were alone on Christmas Eve to come over and join them and the family, which was nice, but we were like deathly sick on Christmas.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah. Thought so too.
Everybody in. Gonna have to go around. Proceed to the middle of the runway and try again.
And down.
It is cool though. If you come to Oshkosh, they run a few tri-motors, give rides, so that they're like literally always flying.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. I need to go down to the Warplane Heritage Museum here in Hamilton, because they've got a Catalina, and like all their working planes, they'll take you up in for a price, and that's where the Lancaster's stored as well.
Oh, nice.
That flies regularly. How'd you find landing that? Hey, pretty easy, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Close.
No pressure, but absolutely everyone is going to watch you land.
I know, that's why I didn't want to see where I'm at. Well, okay. Landings have not been great recently. You mean after I crashed at Courchevel? Yeah, that's practice.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm glad you're practicing at a very, very easy runway to land at.
I know. It was great until I flipped over.
I mean, most landings usually are.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't
Yeah.
far away, you're just the other side of that canal.
Yeah, I'm coming in. I did get a late start and I was on live weather, so I texted Dragon and I was like, what the fuck are you guys flying in? He's like, no, we're on Nice Skies. I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah. We did enough of that real world shit up in Alaska. And South America. FAA orders grounding of dozens of Boeings after panel blows up, so more than 170 that they're grounding. Okay. So FAA is actually ordering it. Nope. That's not it. Wait.
Nice, windy.
Yeah.
Decent.
Nice.
Dang it. I think I just bounced like once.
I'm gonna go for lunch.
After that.
Thanks for the fight, you guys.
What?
Yep.
Have a good one.
We'll catch you later.
Well, guys.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's fine.
hero or villain? The final frames of I Am Legend see Dr. Robert Neville as humanity's savior, but the alternate ending paints a completely different picture, and it's one the film's director was hoping to show in theaters. The alternate ending many of us first saw when the DVD was released was actually intended to be the original ending to I Am Legend. After audiences responded poorly to the ambiguous original ending,
I think that was funny.
Kobe.
Copy.
Woohoo!
Okay. Parking brake off. That's set. Oh, where are we flying tonight, Silky?
What?
I said, where are we flying tonight?
Kansai, Japan.
Oh, okay. Is that a scenic or a challenge?
It's supposed to be a challenge, but I think you'll find it like a challenge like Cape Town.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Ain't too worried about it. I was just curious. I couldn't remember where we were going.
I did it a week or two ago in 3.7, and
Okay.
it was really good.
Nice.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Cool.
No issues.
Unlike yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday it was.
I don't know what to tell you on that one. That's weird. Right, so I flew into it with the PMDG and I didn't have any problems with it. But it could just be something with the nav data that Fly-by-Wire is using. I'm not sure what's going on with Ragnar's displays copping out like that too. He did that the other day. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I kind of wonder if we'd have done the ILS, if it would have been totally different.
I don't know.
That's,
Not sure.
that's my only thought.
It's kind of it's a weird approach too. Like I said, because it's such a steep approach from that 9,000 foot
Yeah.
constraint. I know I've messed it up a few times, but yeah, it's weird to like. I usually end up really high on the profile more than anything. It was weird to see you guys so low.
I was kind of concerned, but as soon as I popped it in top of the descent, I mean, I was at a 2,700 foot a minute descent rate. And it's pretty steep.
And that was from that constraint, or that was when
No,
you're
that's
oh, okay.
top of descent, 39,000 feet. I was like,
That seems really high.
yeah, that's
too,
like a
for one.
really aggressive, yeah, yeah. And I was wondering, I was like, man, I don't know about this. And then once we got, I started to get down in the middle of the mountains there. I mean, I kept getting 2,500 foot, 2,500 foot, 2,500 foot terrain warnings, right? And then, and it was like super cloudy, like it is here today. And eventually, I'm looking at my instruments, I'm like, and I look out the window and I can see the freaking mountain in front of me. I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, it doesn't help that the fly-by-wire doesn't have the terrain on the nav display either. It
Yeah,
doesn't help.
so, I barely missed topping a mountain, and then, I tried to slow
it's-
it back in again and grab it. I got up to about 9,000 feet, and as soon as I went back at it, it did the same thing again. So, pretty much, I flew like, 2,300 feet all the way across Innsbruck until I got to the airport. Yeah,
That's weird.
so
I'll have
I
to do
don't-
a
I
short
don't know.
flight in there using the fly-by-wire just to kind of see if I see the same, if I get the same issues.
Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to the descent on McDo.
On what?
The McDo, I didn't pay attention to like the flight plan part of the descent. So I made sure everything was there, but I didn't actually look at like the altitudes and see where everything was supposed to be at. So I can't tell you if all that stuff was loaded in or if it was just, if I had dotted lines or what. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I try to make sure all that stuff's loaded in. So I would hope I would recognize, hey, I got dotted lines here, but I wasn't specifically looking for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's the only drawback to the fly-by-wire is that the VNav and stuff still isn't super amazing in some spots. But yeah.
I'll go back with the Phoenix and see
Hmm.
if the same flight plan works with the Phoenix.
Yeah, for sure.
See how that goes.
For sure. Yeah, somebody was watching some other guys come in there, and one dude was trying to land a 747 in there, and he did not have a good time.
It's not an easy place to land, actually.
No, it's deceptive. You're like, oh, I got plenty of room to the runway, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
You come across that city and you're right there.
yeah, it's steep. It's a steep approach. It's fun, but yeah, it's. I had to come in the other. I've only come in the other direction once.
Yeah, we were coming in on 26.
Yeah, I think that's where most people come in is on 26. You come in right over the city there.
RMP, Z. 26.
Yeah, Zulu 26. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yippers.
Fly-by-wire was like, you suck.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't know if they're using the Sobo nav database, if they're relying on the Navigraph nav base, or they're doing something custom. So I think there's a lot of issues right now with the AnyBuilds A300 because, especially with the VNav, because they're using, like, you can pull in Navigraph data, but it doesn't use
If it doesn't know
the
how to
ARAC.
correlate
It
point-
doesn't use
yeah.
the ARAC data. It uses the default Asobo data, and it's causing a lot of VNav issues, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't know how to correlate
Right. So you get a
apples
lot
to
of weird.
oranges.
Yeah,
Apples
you
to oranges. Yep.
get a lot of weird issues there. Stupid Coleman. No, I haven't tried it. I know that there's more aircraft that support it now. I kind of briefly looked into it. I don't know, maybe like a year or so ago, but it was still pretty early and buggy, and it was like what one person would see the other person wouldn't see it, and things like that. But I guess it's better now, but I haven't tried it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, do they have a list of supported aircraft? Yeah, let me know. I'd be curious to see what works with it.
Wolf, do you have a widget for FlowPro? Let me rephrase that question. Can you tell me which widget for FlowPro does the landing rate, so you can see your landing rate?
Oh yeah, it's just built right into Flow now. So yeah. So if you, I don't have it all on this one. So you just make a new widget and you go down to, I think it's on HUD. So yeah, under the core widgets, under the HUD tab, there's landing rate by Parallel 42.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, there was a community one, but I don't know if they just decided to, because it literally is the exact same widget, so I think they just decided to incorporate that guy's code directly into it. So, but I've noticed that not all landing rates are made the same. Like I've got this one, and then like Volanta, and then like if I'm running like a VA client, some of my VA clients have their own landing rate monitors and stuff in them, and they all vary a little bit. But gives you a rough idea at any rate.
I'm wondering, I have to take a look. I wonder if the free one has that in there, or if it's just the Pro that has that.
I don't know. That I couldn't tell you.
Oh, good. I'll take a look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went with the Pro right off the bat, just for the community support widgets and being able to write your own and stuff like that. Even though I think I did one. And I can't remember what the hell it was. I don't remember. I shared it with you, Dragon, but now I can't remember what the hell that stupid widget was. It's like when it first. Oh, there was a Flow Pro widget that I made, and I know I remember Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was the head tracking toggle. That's what it was. And now it's a core feature of the. Yeah, no, it's just a core deal now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Juice goose. That's funny. You guys can go fucking tear up the dunes and. Has it got any, like, let's see. It's called Your Controls? Your Controls. Okay. Your Controls. Supported aircraft. So, let's see. Oh. It does It does support the fly-by-wire, so that's cool. Elbows. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All 30, yeah. Alternative supported aircraft, what does that mean? Yeah. Although there's no spit. I wonder if they have a Discord that has their Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Covered by Gitbook. General. Let's see, where is there? Where the hell is your GitHub link at? Yeah, just shoot that to me. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's change log. Let's see here. Okay, so okay, Juice Goose 531.25, 320 Neo, 35 stepped away. 320. 3.2 Clipper. Let's see if they added Cessna. Oh. So the 737s are supported. That's interesting. Okay.
That's cool.
Fuel state is unsinkable. Simbars being overridden. Vertical speed window does not go negative value. Altimeter sync is disabled. Flight altitude and land altitude knobs currently disabled to prevent desync. Interesting. That's cool. It'd be nice if they do native support of something like that. It may be, maybe. Is this sort
That wasn't their talk at some point to put it into 2020.
yeah, but things they'd like to do and get just engine limitations and whatnot. What racetrack are we flying at? What is this? What racetrack? Oh. Vroom, vroom. Sounds like a bunch of Harleys.
I've been here many times.
Maybe.
Yep. Love it.
If it's international, is there anybody not American driving actually driving there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some South Americans, a few folks from Mexico, and then when they bring in Le Mans cars, there's obviously a whole group of different people.
Yeah.
Europeans and Japanese, and we actually had
Do they do endurance racing?
yeah, we do a 24-hour
Oh.
Daytona.
Oh yeah, that fucking duh. That's about the only racing I really randomly check on, even though I don't specifically follow anybody. Like WEC.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I used to follow NASCAR pretty closely, but I don't anymore.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time. I don't know. I know a lot of people that follow F1 and stuff. And I'm just like, meh. Not really my thing.
I was following my Liberty Flames until the first.
Yeah.
Got their butt handed to them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty much on board up over anyways, college football.
Yeah.
I invited Ragnar over here, but he's happy where he's at.
What's that? Into the... He's not in Gotgrow?
Yeah, the reason I invited him over here is so he could fly EE with us. But
Well, he's also... Well, yeah, I guess. He's also got his
yeah, he's
Weird-
got a lot going
weird
on.
schedule that he's on too. He's like, no, he's like right now, he's like, yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm following American sports this time of year, so, because he's like, been asking me for flights, this week, and I'm like, well, I won't be available till about 1 a.m. your time. He's like, that's okay. He's like, I'm on the American schedule right now for the sports and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's. Oh, you should be on my schedule actually.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was what, like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. Like, but no, it was like 4 in the afternoon. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a flight. It's like, oh yeah, I got hours with a hockey game left, and I'll go. Like, really?
He's big into the sports
Sports.
betting and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
every time I see him, he's on Poker Stars.
Yeah.
Like, whatever works for you, buddy. He'll
Yeah.
probably join us tonight, though, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'll fly tonight.
I hope I didn't confuse him too much yesterday. He's like, I want to make a video of how you did it because how you did it and Wolf did it are different. I was like, don't pay attention to what I did. Don't pay attention to what I did. He's like, okay, I won't make a video. It's like, no, don't make a video of what I do. 'Cause, I mean, for me, I hopped in the 320 and it's like, if I look up at the top, oh crap, there's the whole crap load of lights on. Well, all those lights need to be off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, turn the APU on and we're good, right?
Yep. Yeah, he had to. The other day we were doing Wellington down to Queenstown. We were almost all ready, and then he went to start the engines, and his engine wasn't starting. And
Like the APU on?
well, no, it was the APU just never it said on the APU switch, but mine said available.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he did everything right, but the APU just wouldn't start. Yeah. And I mean, we sat there and troubleshot it for probably half an hour, and I was like, man, I don't know. I was like, you did everything right as far as I can tell, so I was like, we're just gonna have to reload and do it again. But we were able to blast through it really quick the second time, so because he has a fairly decent knowledge now of where everything kind of is and whatnot, so. Yeah, I don't know. After you've done it so many times, you can kind of do things out of sequence, and it doesn't really.
Yeah. Especially with the 320. Maybe the 37 a little different, but the 320, yeah.
Yeah, you can do some things out of sequence, and it's not going to kill you.
Unless, of course, it results in no VNAV.
Yeah,
I was wondering in the back of my head, of course.
I mean, I saw the profile on his video, and he was 700-800 feet below the profile on there, and it's like, that's weird.
I never did get the profile on my.
Never got that green dot for the VNAV profile.
Nope.
Weird. Yeah, and then he was throttling up and down, and I told him, I was like, you don't do that in the Airbus, you gotta just keep it and climb. But of course he couldn't tell what he had his speed set to because he lost all his autopilot readouts for some reason, so.
I just realized, Wolf, you're the only one I've got. No, I see 8 and 9 back there.
In my head.
But you're the only one I got in front of me here, and I don't have
Well,
the light plan, so.
Whalen and Dark are up above us. They're both, Dark's at 4,000 feet and Whalen's at 3,000 feet.
Gotcha.
So. Yeah, he's quickly changing altitudes.
Minus 4,000.
50, 40, 30, 20. But,
Silky, I'm at your 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I got you. I got you now. Just 3,000 feet. Gotcha.
We're all alone. Nope. We're just low. We're just low.
Low, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Here we go. Making the turn.
Well, I guess I ought to make this turn, huh?
Jesus Christ.
What?
What? I don't think it's supposed to fly upside down, bud.
It's a turboprop.
Uh-huh. Awesome crash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a random Wasm crash. That's what's causing those all to blank out. Yeah.
I get occasionally I get something that comes up with what is that? Donald something error.
Sweet. What are you flying? Oh, weird, dude. Let's see. I wonder. Awesome crash. Myself accident 2020. Yeah, it's that web supported fucking or WebAssembly bullshit keeps crashing and causing that stuff to blank out. And I'm not sure what caused. I mean, I'm not sure how to get around it. I guess I've never had that issue, so I don't know how to fix it. Womp womp. That's not a good sound.
Well. Interesting flight this morning in crossing Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't see that much.
Yeah. Ice covered for the first half of it.
Oh, I did see a screenshot of that. Yeah. Whole front was covered in ice, thick ice.
Yeah, that was
Landing with
crazy.
that can be fun.
Hold on, let me just roll down the window and stick my head
Yeah.
outside.
That's-
Christ.
We had the 172 firewall, everything firewalled in. It was about 75 knots. Between 70 and 75 knots is all I could get. She was froze.
See, they lost a B1 at Ellsworth the other day too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Crew all ejected, so looked like it happened right there at Ellsworth. I saw a picture from pretty far away, and it was just the airframe, like, kind of burnt out on the ground there. That I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if the Garmin units aren't feeding the information to the autopilot, then yeah, it's probably just gonna kick it out. Huh. Last night. Trying to find this. Voodoo? Let's see here. No, that's not it. Voodoo. Fine. They remove it from the flight radar. But they did. That's not it either. Oh, 82. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this one. This. Let's see. shit. Didn't realize we were that close. It's like there used to be another runway here. Got rid of.
Oh. What's that here reading?
You overflown. Yeah, I was doing the same. I was reading up on that Max. I tabbed back. I was like, oh shit, I'm here.
I saw dude's name, Lowski Claus, and I was like, what the hell is the Lowski Claus? It must be interesting. And it is pretty interesting. I'm just curious type like that.
No, I know. I know how that goes. Oh, hush. Stupid thing. Stop yelling at me. Down, down, down. Which way the wind's coming this way?
I don't know.
I'm looking, I'm not really. Nah, it looks like there really isn't any wind. You can come in whichever way you want. Looks good either way.
This thing flies pretty good.
Oh, the
Oh, this actually looks like a taxiway, I guess, huh?
The smog.
smog.
Whoops.
Smog.
Oh, this is a taxiway.
That was
High speed taxiway.
Now this thing has an autopilot. It takes even better. This whole flight was only half taken, half the fuel load.
Yeah. Tri motor coming in.
Oh, somebody's bouncing quite nastily there.
You're getting called out, 9.
I would expect nothing less.
I'm offering positive critique.
Don't worry.
And you haven't seen my landing, so you're in good company.
This one time in South America.
You mean the one time when there was all clear sky except for the one thunderstorm right on top of the airfield?
Yep. Yep.
Where I landed right perpendicular to the runway?
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
progress. That's progress.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Well, even without electronics and autopilot and everything else, we got it in, eh?
Yeah. Right. It is weird seeing a tri-motor painted up, though. It's,
Really.
yeah.
The thing looks so huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well,
Good stuff, y'all.
good stuff.
Thanks for putting it together, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
Happy New Year to everybody, and
Yeah.
we will
Catch you
see
next
you
time.
all next week.
Copy that.
Laters.
Later.
Okay, take care.